Hey everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel. Now today we're going to be talking about one of my favourite games back on the Wii U, and that is Yoshi's Wooly World. This was a 2D Yoshi game launched back in 2015 on the Wii U and then re-released in 2017, but in this video we're going to be talking about the Nintendo Switch and why haven't we seen this game come over to the Nintendo Switch yet. And I mean, I feel like it would sell really well. Of course, we haven't had a new Yoshi game on the Nintendo Switch since 2019 with Yoshi's Crafted World, and yeah, I mean, I didn't really like that game. I thought that it was okay, but you know, I mean, I thought that Wooly World was a lot better back on the Wii U and the 3DS. I played the Wii U version and it looks phenomenal. You know, it still holds up really well. I feel like it's got a better art style than, you know, Crafted World onto the Switch. I really wanted to talk about this in a video because there is no definitive edition of Yoshi's Wooly World. There is no final best version of the game. Of course, the original Wii U version looks the best, but then the 3DS version has like new features and more levels, that kind of thing. It actually has a 2D sort of overworld. But yeah, there's no definitive final version. There is no best version of this game. There's two versions. There's one that looks really good, and there's one with more content, but the one with more content on the 3DS doesn't look as good, so there's no way to have a definitive version of this game, and I feel like that's something that we should do on the Nintendo Switch. Nintendo should bring this game over to Nintendo Switch with all the 3DS features, but make it look like the Wii U version to make it the definitive version of Yoshi's Woolly World. And in my opinion, we kind of need more Yoshi on the Nintendo Switch. We got one in 2019 with Crafted World, and we had a Yoshi game on the Wii U with Wooly World, but we haven't really seen much since. And to be fair, I mean, the Wii skipped out on a Yoshi game, so did the GameCube, so, you know, we're lucky to get at least one, but I feel like Nintendo could just port over one last Wii U game for the Nintendo Switch. It's one of the last Wii U games that needs to be ported over. There's also rumours that we could be seeing a Switch 1 Nintendo Direct focused just on Switch 1 games in February, so it makes sense, you know, for something like a Yoshi remaster or a Yoshi port to be announced within that Nintendo Direct. Of course, the Switch 2 is coming out this year, but it's realistically not going to be out before June, so something like a Yoshi's Woolly World port from the Wii U over to the Nintendo Switch in like April, May would make a lot of sense. It would be a good filler title just to have something, you know, within the month of April, May, while we're getting excited for Nintendo Switch 2. And of course, if they do actually port that over, I will be one of the first to buy it. I'll be very excited for that game. I'll be picking it up on launch because I love Yoshi's Woolly World back on the Wii U, and to play it portably as a definitive version would be fantastic. If we get a Switch 1 Direct announced before the Switch 2 Direct, that will be my main prediction for that Direct. I feel like we are most likely going to see this game be ported over to the Nintendo Switch. Of course, I could be wrong, this is all speculation, but I feel like the time is right for this game to come over to Switch. The only thing is though, what will they call this game? Will they call it New Yoshi's Woolly World? Will they call it Yoshi's Woolly World Deluxe? Will they call it Yoshi's Woolly World Definitive Edition? I feel like they'll probably call it Deluxe because it will be like the Deluxe version. We've seen lots of Deluxe versions. Or they could just do what they did with Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze and just port the game over. The 3DS version was called Yoshi and Poochie's Woolly World, so would they call it Yoshi and Poochie's Woolly World Deluxe, or would they just call it Deluxe and have the Poochie levels in there too? I don't know. I just wanted to make a short video talking about Yoshi's Woolly World because there isn't really much of an opportunity to talk about this game. I feel like it's very underrated and I'd love a Nintendo Switch port. And I want to hear from you guys. Do you think that it is possible that we could be seeing a Yoshi's Woolly World port over to Nintendo Switch before the launch of Nintendo Switch 2? Let me know all your thoughts down in the comments below. Would you buy it? Would you want to wait for the Switch 2? How much do you feel like Nintendo will charge for this game? Of course, we have just seen Donkey Kong Country Returns HD, and that was a full price £50 game, so I'd imagine they'd probably still charge that for this if they was to release it. Let me know all your thoughts down in the comments below. Do you think I'm completely wrong? Do you feel like we'll never see this game come over to Nintendo Switch? Let me know all your thoughts down in the comments below, and I will see you in another video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone.